It's day 16, 365 days of 3D printing. I bet you thought this was a Mark II for a second. So yesterday we printed this 500% dummy 13 armor like core piece. I'm supposed to be printing this one. This one is the 500% mod that has more flexible joints, I guess. So we finally got one of those printed out, and I'm working on the armor piece, I guess, that goes, the chest piece that goes over that. So that'll be our print for today. I'm just getting it started because I got to go back to work. But this is actually originally a Prusa Mark Zero fork called the Prusa i3 Rework. And I'll show you what this printer looked like before I started working on it. So we replaced the M5 threaded rods with actual lead screws. The frame was powder coated by DLL PDF. Now, originally, the i3 frames weren't drilled for the power supply. The power supply would actually sit on the desk. So I drilled it for the proper Prusa power supply, but of course that's not what we have here. So it's only held in by one screw plus the usual method on the Mark II. One of the big things about the rework was that this is M10 on the stock build, but these are normally M8s. So these were M10. I switched everything back to a Mark II spec. But some other changes here, we have some of the bear mod parts. A lot of the bearings and rods had to be replaced because they were rusted. We are using couplers here. Those were all donated parts. Built a Prusa-like housing for the electronics enclosure. And then we even went as far as keeping Mark III bed clips. So this is a RepRap PCB bed. So the original i3 had the RepRap PCB bed, and it had a 3mm tool head, which is the main thing about this build. The owner wants to keep that. The i3 Plus kept the same bed, but was 1.75mm, and then the Mark II came after that, replaced the bed with the Mark 42. So I thought this was a pretty cool build. It's been sitting here a year, and I need to get it done soon.